Everywhere Sophie and Ryan looked, they saw men, women, and children from all over the woods, dressed in their various kingdoms' colors, with lion tattoos painted on their arms and chests, bellowing songs and chants. He kills the screams. He'll kill the snake. The woods was doomed, until the lion did wake. To Camelot he comes, to our king he swore. Now we join the fight, to watch him war. Ogres, drafts, and goblins mixed in the lines, as did mockified bugs and bulls with lion insignia collars, while fairies and nymphs floated above the crowd with glittery lion patterns on their wings. Speechless, Ryan rolled down his window to get a better look. Instantly, people in the crowd spotted him and rushed at his carriage. "You saved my nephew at the 4 Points," said a man in John Jolie's royal uniform, a lion shaved into the side of his head. "Would have been fed to the man-eating hills if it was for you," said a one-eyed girl in Mahadaiva's guard jacket. "Trolls left my village as young as you appeared," crowed a strapping young boy in a Frostwood school uniform. "Fire stopped in Glass Mountain too," said a nymph with translucent skin. "Same with the attacks in Ravenbow. Snakes scared of the lion," said a dark-dressed boy wearing a lion necklace. "We are here to fight with you," said a girl with the lion's army hanging on Ryan's window. "We are here to fight for you," said a son of the lion. More efforts and efforts thronged the carriage as the driver tried to whip the horses on, but the crowd blocked them and the 2 carriages behind. "Lion! Lion! Lion!" they shouted. Sophie and Ryan exchanged breathless looks. With those warning, Sophie opened the carriage door. "Sophie, no!" Ryan barked. But the moment Sophie emerged, the people let out a huge cheer. "She's with the lion!" a girl cried. "The woman's virtue. He's Sophie's prince," said her friend. "Sophie's with Camelot now," a boy hollered. Lost in a daze, Sophie scanned the thousands of people and creatures and animals, good and evil, cheering for her and Ryan as wind soaked her hair. She could see Beatrix, Rena, and the 3 witches gaping through the windows of their respective carriages, just as bewildered by the sight of the woods rallying around Evelyn and her new love. "Sophie! Sophie! Sophie!" Sophie closed her eyes and soaked up the sound of her name. Ever since Raffle died, she had been happy with a teen's life. She had been happy on her own. That was the ever after she had fought so hard to find. But then Ryan had come into her story, and for the first time, Sophie began to wonder if she was meant for more. Much more. She climbed up onto the side of the carriage and waved to the crowd. "Hello, my loves. I'm here. I'm here for you all." "Sophie! Sophie! Sophie!" they roared. She felt Ryan's hand clasp her arm and she stepped down, cozying up to his broad chest, drinking in the wood's white worship and the breathless, wet-hot feeling of fresh, new love. "Isn't it amazing?" she gasped. Sophie! Yes, my prince, she said, gazing up at him. Wyan eyed her sternly. We need to get to work. Stripped to wet leaves, Wyan hurtled with his wings of the team behind the gates to Camelot Park. We are looking for two things: loyalty to Camelot and loyalty to Tedros. That's all. Anyone who passes the loyalty test qualifies to fight, he said, raising his voice over the chants of his and Sophie's names. When the snake comes, we need our army to stop him outside the castle perimeter, before he crosses the drawbridge. These soldiers will be our first line of defense, so we need as many as we can get. But they must pass the loyalty test first. He held out his hand. Ready? Sophie, Hester, Annabelle, Dot, Beatrix, and Winner put their hands on his. Ready, they said. The gates opened. Selection began. The process was simple. Wyan took charge of the first line with Beatrix and Winner. Sophie handled the first line with Hester and Annabelle. As each candidate came forward, the respective teams tested them. 1. Do you believe Camelot is the leader of the woods? 2. Do you believe King Tedros is a good king? 3. Are you willing to die to protect Camelot and King Tedros? If they passed the test, then they were sent to Dot, who stamped them with her finger glue and ushered them to the town hall inside Camelot Park, where they would be fitted with armor and weapons. If they didn't pass, then they were denied entry and sent home. At first, progress was slow. For one thing, the leaders of the allied kingdoms came flowing down the hill amidst a cavalcade of carriages, camels, elephants, magic carpets, and other modes of royal transport, Guinevere traveling behind, with each foreign leader determined to have a private audience with the lion. Sophie thoroughly enjoyed this impromptu summit, staying close to Wyan and greeting ever and ever kings and queens, while they kissed her hand and complimented her pantsuit. If I had known this was a royal occasion, I would have dressed the part, Sophie wished.